Number 10 on our list is Beyond Good and Evil. It was a game released in 2003 for the PlayStation 2, Xbox, GameCube, and PC. Now this game is on the list because of the fact that it was released by Ubisoft. What's the problem with that? Well, simple. It was released the same time as Prince of freaking Persia, The Sands of Time, the first game in the series. And you know how big that series is nowadays. Now, Beyond Good and Evil also didn't have a chance because it couldn't have even sold well a couple of months later like Rayman Origins, because a couple of months later, Splinter Cell Pandora Tomorrow was coming out, another game from Ubisoft. So overall, this game was pretty much screwed. Now, the game in my opinion is great though. It's really fun, the graphics are great, voice acting is excellent, the music is pretty good, and overall, I think it's an excellent game. There's also a HD remake, and I gotta say, check out that version if you really want to play this game, because it's definitely recommended, and I definitely recommend you check this game out. Alright, so the next game we have on our list is Donkey Kong Jungle Beat, released for the GameCube in 2005, and there was a remake for the Wii in 2009. In the new Play Control series. Donkey Kong Jungle Beat is underrated because most people didn't check it out because everybody was like, ugh, Donkey Konga? Are you serious? So most people didn't check this game out basically because it used the Donkey Konga bongos, and most people thought this game was going to be like that. However, it was nowhere near. It's a really, really fun platformer. And in my opinion, it's probably one of the best GameCube games I've actually played. Now, people probably didn't buy this because most people weren't interested in the DK bongos, and I can see the reason for that. But still, I think this is a great game that people should play because it's a great platformer with excellent graphics, great music, and pretty fun gameplay. The bongos make the game way more fun though, so I definitely prefer the GameCube version to the Wii version. However, the Wii version is still great, so I definitely recommend you check that out. Donkey Kong Jungle Beat, in my opinion though, is probably one of the best Donkey Kong games of all time in my opinion. I will almost even say it's better than some of the Donkey Kong Country games. Though, not all of them. This is a great game though, and I definitely recommend you check it out. Probably one of my favorite Donkey Kong games, and the reason you should own a pair of Donkey Konga bongos.
Donkey Kong no Wild Action. Wii de asobu.
The Legend of Zelda, The Wind Waker. Oh my god, how come so many people hate this game? I know there's a lot of fans, but I remember I put up a pickups video, and one of the guys called this game Autism Explorer. Autism Explorer! Seriously, go look at that video, I'm serious. Anyway, this game though, in my opinion, is excellent. The only thing I don't like is the sailing, but hell, you know, it doesn't take up that much of the game. Anyway, I thought the dungeons were amazing, the graphics were awesome, the music was outstanding, the gameplay was really fun, and it's probably my favorite Zelda game of all time. Do not miss out on this game, definitely look it out for it. Is it a cliche choice? Yes, but it's one I have to include, because it's my favorite Zelda game, and I do not know why people are so biased against this game. Please check it out, it's an awesome game. Next up is Beautiful Joe. I really like this game, alright? Now, this is probably one of my favorite games that Capcom has produced, because I actually think this game is really fun. The problem, well, as I said before, there hasn't really been much talk about this series recently, and it's kind of sad because I think this game is excellent. There's lots of great things about it. It's a great beat-em-up with some pretty good graphics and some pretty fun gameplay. Now, if I have any problems, it's that I think the game is very repetitive, which, yeah, is true, but I have to say, I don't really care because this game is really fun. I love the effects, like the Mach speed and the slow, and it's just a really fun game, you know? So if you really want a good Capcom beat-em-up, definitely take a look at Beautiful Joe. It's probably one of my favorite GameCube games, as I said before, and just definitely give it a look. It's also available on PlayStation 2, so you non-GameCube owners can also get a piece of the action. Next up is a game for the 3DS called Rhythm Thief and the Emperor's Treasure by Sega. This is a really good 3DS game. I'm serious, it's a really good one. This is actually probably one of Sega's best games in a while because I really enjoyed it. I just found out about it from the demo, and so I picked it up, beat the whole game, and I love it to friggin' bits. However, it has sold very badly. Please check this game out at least. Maybe you can download the demo off the eShop. I'm pretty sure it's still there. Definitely give it a look though. I really love this game. The story is pretty decent. Voice acting, well yeah, it's not the best. But the gameplay, the friggin' gameplay, oh my god, it is so fun. The graphics are pretty good for the 3DS as well, and the cutscenes look really nice. Overall, this is a really good game, and I definitely recommend you check it out. Sonic Unleashed. Oh my god. Seriously. Just look at this. This got a 4.5 from IGN. A 3.5 from GameSpot. And so many more bad scores. How? How is this possible? Okay, Generations is a better game. Yes. But this game is still really freaking good. I seriously do not know how the scores were so low. And while the game hasn't aged the best, I don't get why this game got so much hate. Is it the greatest Sonic game of all time? No, but it's a pretty good 3D Sonic game. Okay, the Werehog isn't that great, yes, but the Werehog isn't so bad the game deserves a 4.5. Now the worst thing about this game for me was the collecting the sun medals and the moon medals. But I know they just did that to lengthen the game, but I honestly just thought it was tedious. But it was so fun, and daytime stages are some of the best you'll ever get in any Sonic game. These are just really good stages. And the Werehog isn't half bad. I mean, I really don't see why people thought he was so bad. I really like the bosses with the Werehog, they were fun. Sonic Unleashed is a great game for any Sonic fan. Is it the greatest Sonic game ever? No. But definitely give it a look. It's a very fun game. Daytime stages are excellent. The Werehog stages aren't half bad because it's pretty fun just to beat up stuff. And overall, I thought this game was good. SpiderMan Edge of Time. I thought this was a pretty good Spider-Man game, so yeah, I just checked it up recently, and I found out something terrible. It only has, a 59 Metacritic score. Alright, you know, I wasn't expecting an amazing game out of this, and yeah, it isn't amazing, but I have to say, it's still a pretty fun Spider-Man game, and I don't see how it deserves a freaking 59 on Metacritic. Okay, it's not the greatest Spider-Man game, but it's pretty fun still. The gameplay is great, the humor is pretty funny, the characters and story are excellent, and it's a very, very, very fun game. The voice acting is great too, the free fall sequences are fun as well, and overall, this is a great Spider-Man game. If you're a big Spidey fan like me, you are definitely going to enjoy this game, and I have to say, while it isn't the greatest Spider-Man game, as I said, definitely give it a chance. You're definitely going to like it. Next up on my list is Tombi, or Tomba as it's known in America. Tombi was released in Europe in 1998. However, it's been actually re-released on the PlayStation Network. Yay! In America. Fuck. Anyway, Tombi is a great game though. It has excellent music, great graphics for a PlayStation 1 game, and some very fun gameplay. It also has some pretty nice anime style cutscenes which are pretty nice to watch. The game actually has a lot of replayability as the game is very long, so you can get various weapons, do new missions, all that kind of stuff. For some reason though, the boy likes to jump on pigs. I don't know why, he just does. And he just goes on an adventure to get his grandfather's necklace back. And what an adventure it is. This is a really fun PlayStation 1 game. If you're a fan of platformers, I recommend checking this game out. And, you know, since it's on the PlayStation Network, you can get this for a pretty cheap price. In America. Here in Europe, you're gonna have a hard time getting this game. I pay a lot of money for this. A lot. So anyway, yeah, that's Tombi. It's a great game. Definitely give it a look. Just probably one of my favorite PlayStation 1 platformers. By the way, don't expect a sequel. Whoopi can't put out of business. And I don't think they'll be saying Whoopi today. Oh yeah, Rayman 3. This game is probably one of my favorite 3D platformers and favorite games of all time. This is just a fantastic game in my opinion. This is underrated though because of one reason. Everybody's like this. Rayman 1! Oh my god, it's so great! Rayman 2! Oh my god, it's spectacular! Rayman 3, what the hell is this? Oh my god, this is... Oh my god! This is so stupid! This is basically what everybody says about this game. I mean, seriously, I love this game to bits. I love the humor, I love the graphics, I love the gameplay, I love the music, I love the voice acting, I love every single damn thing about this game. In my opinion, the only flaw is that the game is short. That's seriously the only flaw for me. I think this game is almost perfect. This is just an awesome game in my opinion. There's so much to like about it. I just love it to bits. Intro, matter, oh my god, it's so awesome. 3HD, I don't really recommend it because it doesn't have this opening. So, yeah, that kind of sucks. But overall, this game is just so damn good. Please play it because Rayman 3, in my opinion, is one of my favorite 3D platformers of all time and one of my favorite games of all time. So, who climbs to the top of this list? Well, let's find out. Vex. Well, in the end it looks like Vex climbed to the top. No? Yeah, that was a terrible joke. But anyway, this in my opinion is probably one of Acclaim's very last great games. Now, I know Acclaim isn't very well known for making excellent games, but they've had a couple of good ones, like Shadow Man, then the Mortal Kombat games. I know Midway was the one who made the arcade versions, but Acclaim did make the home console ones. Anyway, Vex is a great game in my opinion, with some decent graphics, pretty good music, great gameplay, a very vast and open world to explore, and this in my opinion is just a great game. I mean, I wish more people would look at Vex because the reason why this game wasn't very successful was because of the fact that Acclaim didn't really get the money to advertise it that much. And many people overlooked it because sites like IGN and GameSpot just said it was okay. But nothing special. In my opinion though, this is a special game, and I think it's probably one of Acclaim's very last great games. And Vex also is a really hard game, so get your platforming skills ready, because this one is a true test. So overall, Vex is a great game in my opinion, and because of the fact that the sales weren't great, and the reviews were just okay, this is a game I definitely have to put at the top of my list, as it's a great game that has been overlooked by many people. Vex, in my opinion, is my top most underrated game.